Hey everybody, welcome back to the Weekend Woodshop. My name is Rick, and this weekend in the Woodshop, we are actually going to make a tool for ourselves. I'm in the process of building something, and I found myself in need of a corner clamp. Now the only corner clamp that I have is this one. It's okay, it's pretty good, it works well, but I only have one, and I need more than one. So what we're going to do today is we're going to use some 3/4 plywood. We're going to make some easy, inexpensive, and accurate DIY corner clamps. Let's go. Safety first. We'll be building our clamps out of 3/4 inch sand plywood from the Big Orange box store. You can make them out of whatever plywood scraps you have as long as you can get square corners. The glue up for this is pretty straightforward. I'm using Titebond Original as this is a shop appliance and it will only be used indoors. Laying out the holes next, I found that drawing the diagonal first helps me to picture each half as I was laying them out. There may have been errors in a previous attempt. If you're interested in dimensions, I will have a link to my drawings so you can build your own. After laying out the holes, I drilled out a small pilot hole and then the 1 1/8 inch and 3/4 inch holes respectively. Okay everybody, this is the part of the video where every other YouTuber would say, thank you to today's sponsor, whoever it might be. Well, I don't have a sponsor for this video. My sponsor for this video technically is me, because I'm Rick and this is my channel, but it's also you. It's also you because you guys click on the video and watch it. You guys share it with your friends, you guys share it with the people that you think would be interested, and I am appreciative of that so very, very much. The other sponsors of this video hopefully are my patrons. That's right, the Weekend Woodshop is now on Patreon. So visit the link down in the description below and become a Patreon patron. There's going to be some very cool rewards. We're just getting it started. If you have any suggestions on some good rewards that you might want to see as a Patreon patron, I'm always open to those suggestions as well. But I hope that you would at least visit the site, see what we have to offer. Visit the site, see what we have to offer, and make a decision as to whether or not this is a channel that you guys would like to support. No pressure. If you can't do it, that's fine, but it would be greatly appreciated. Let's get back to building some clamps. Okay, so much progress has been made on our clamp. It doesn't look much like a clamp. It looks like a piece of wood with a bunch of holes in it. Basically what we've got here is we've got 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood cut 6 inches by 6 inches. And then right down the center here on a diagonal, I have a 45-degree line because we're going to separate this into 2 90-degree blocks, right? And then in the bottom corner here and the bottom corner here, we have an 1 1/8 hole. These holes are drilled out to 3/4. This is going to turn into a slot. Basically what we're going to do here is we're going to make it so that no matter what size clamp, what type of clamp we have, whether it's an F-type clamp or a C clamp or anything like that, we'll have different mounting options for it. So what I've got to do now is I've got to elongate these holes. I'm just going to do that with a jigsaw. So we'll elongate these holes here to make this into a slot. So we'll do that with this, and this. These holes will stay the same. We have to cut this down the center like this, and then I just want to, you know, kind of turn it into like a little L. So got some cutting to do. Here we go. After drilling the 3/4 inch holes, connect the pairs by drawing lines between them. This will give us cut lines for our slots. I used a jigsaw, but you could use a router as well. After cutting the slots, it's time to separate the two halves and do a bit of sanding. I used my miter saw because my bandsaw is still in my mom's garage, hoping to get back home soon to pick it up, but until then, we'll have to improvise. You can also use a miter sled on a table saw if you have that capability. Unfortunately, my saw does have a miter gauge, but it does not have the depth of cut to get to an 1.5 inch piece. It's a long story, we'll address that in a future video. All right, that's it. Couple of 90-degree clamping blocks built. They turned out really nice. I'm liking these a lot. I think they're going to come in very handy here in the shop. As you can see, they are parallel to each other where the 90 degrees meet. They're perpendicular to the workbench. So if I take a square, place that up there like that, you can see that they are definitely 90 degrees to the work surface. So that is a 90-degree work block right there. That's going to come in very handy for us. And again, they were super simple to build. So how do they work? Well, by using these slots and these circles and these flat spaces here, depending on what type of clamp you want to use, like I've got a lot of these spring clamps, so I use these a lot. You put the spring clamp in there, clamp it to your workpiece on the outside, clamp this on the inside of what you need your 90 degrees to be, and it holds it in place. To give you an example, what I'm going to use it for is going to be this right here. Like I need to put these two pieces together at 90 degrees, right? So bring this over here, put a clamp in place like so, clamp it like here, and then clamp it up here like that. Put your glue bead in there, draw your pocket screws in, drive your pocket screws in, and then let it dry for a little bit, and then you can move right on it over to whatever other piece you've got. Plus, you know, having more than one, you can do that. And as you can see, again, like I said, we're at 90 degrees, so that is a perfect right angle, and whatever it is you're building, if it needs to be a right angle, this will definitely do the trick. And it's not $40, right? A set of metal clamps like the good ones, it's going to cost you a minimum of $30, probably $35 or more. And these were just made out of scrap wood scrap plywood here in the workshop. So if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Hopefully you enjoyed this build. I will make sure that there are plans available for this for free. I'm going to give these plans away for nothing. So just as a courtesy, as a thank you for the support that you guys give the channel, we're going to do that for you. I'll make sure to put a link down in the description as to where you can get those plans from. Hopefully we'll have that up here very, very soon. But again, super simple to build, and I had a great time bringing you the video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell to get notified every time we put new content up on the channel. But that's going to do it for today. So thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll come at you again with the next one. And until then, I hope you have a great weekend and go build something. See you, everybody.